the people of Ghana must be vigilant with the happenings in our country. We have come a long way with our differences, and that shouldn't be undermined under any circumstance. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome people from every part of Africa and the world to our country because that is who we are as a people. We are inherently peaceful people who just want to go about our business and live in peace with all men. There is absolutely no need nor room for an Igbo king of Ghana or Yoruba king of Ghana or any sort of king on our land.
I feel like you are pushing them so that they will get to their breaking points where they will not be able to deal with all your excesses in Ghana, and then they want to act, and in that way your people in Nigeria will cry wolves. They will pressure the Nigerian government to retaliate, and then we will now have history repeat itself. So hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lillian, that is if you are new here, and I hope I get a like on this video and you hit that subscribe button. This is my reaction to the trending video of one of our African content creator from Ghana. He has a message for the people of Ghana regarding the Igbo king in Ghana. I know by the time you've seen this video on my channel, you may have seen it on other channels, but I still want to react to it here because I have one or two things to contribute. Shall we begin?
There is a disturbing development creeping up in Ghana, and every well-meaning Ghanaian will have to sit up and grant me your attention for just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, a man born in Nigeria who settled in Ghana some decades ago and over time became well-respected leader among his tribesmen has now set up a kingdom for himself in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Igbo man bearing the title Eze Chukudi Ihenetu. I hope I'm saying it right. He has the title Eze in the Igbo Ghana, which translates king of Igbo people in Ghana. His tribesmen in Ghana crowned him this position and the title in 2012. And these are his images, ladies and gentlemen. A very fine gentleman whom we are told is married to a Ghanaian. And as a typical Ghanaian, ladies and gentlemen, I have no problem with that at all.
Well, I believe strongly, and I put it to you, sir, is indeed Ghana, that you married our beautiful queen mother from the central region because you knew all the while what you wanted to do in Ghana. Now, I'm not against what you are doing in Ghana. I don't like to use the word "it's none of my business." I believe strongly that the reason you married that beautiful woman is part of the plan for you to do what you are doing now, which I can never understand because I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. But let's continue to listen. It might just make sense to me later as we continue to listen to this video. But then I heard that Igbo is suing Ghanaians massively, and one of the people he is suing is Ghana Observer. A faceless YouTube channel. And Ghana Observer is one of the people that Igbo Ghana is threatening to sue. And now I'm wondering, what's he going to tell his legal team? He will tell them, Ghana Observer. Ghana Observer, sir, it means Mother Ghana Observer. So you are going to tell your legal team that you are suing Mother Ghana Observer. When one of your low IQ subject in Kumasi called you a 419er. He called your name. He said that you are a 419er. I have those videos here in case we need to put them out. You did not sue that one. You jumped and passed. You want to sue Ghanaians. What Ghana Observer have been saying about you, because I had to go and take a look at almost all her videos to see what she have been saying about the Igbo Ghana, and I realized that it is nothing compared to what one of his subjects with low IQ have said about him. I reacted to that video on my channel. I private it. I have it in private. I do not delete my videos. I only private them just in case I need to bring them back to life. So if you don't sue that one, you want to sue Ghana Observer. Anyway, let's keep going with this video first. We'll talk about that later.
But many people, including myself, will have a problem with anyone or any situation that has the potential to undermine our sovereignty as a republic. What has made our country livable for all people for many years is our hospitality towards one another and to foreigners, ladies and gentlemen. And that cannot be circumvented by any external tribe nor group of people. Ghana has a common chieftaincy practice of installing foreigners as development chiefs for the purpose of providing value to our local communities. This is a typical thing in Ghana, and hence I thought what this man and his tribesmen were doing was something in line of that. Until, ladies and gentlemen, I read from an internet publication that they, and I mean the Igbo people, or he as a king in Ghana, has acquired acres of lands to build an Igbo town and establish an Igbo kingdom within Ghana. This is where I became disturbed, even though I'm yet to see any substantive evidence for this acquisition.
Well, there are so many evidence out there in that regard. He said it with his mouth. I have reacted to one of that video. There are so many evidence out there, and they are not AI generated videos of him saying and giving address to the said acres of land that he acquired for the sole aim of building an Igbo kingdom and whatever. He said a lot of things, but due to time, I will not include that here. But if need be, of course, we will get there. But for now, let me just let you know that there are evidence out there. Why they suing king, continue to sue people. I hope you don't sue me. But if you do, good luck to you. I hope you gain anything from it.
That would be totally unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. Fellow Ghanaians, I want to believe this is a falsified story. But if not, this is not something we should entertain or allow to continue. The people of Ghana must be vigilant with the happenings in our country. We have come a long way with our differences, and that shouldn't be undermined under any circumstance. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome people from every part of Africa and the world to our country because that is who we are as a people. We are inherently peaceful people who just want to go about our business and live in peace with all men. We have what many African countries never had. We are one of the few African countries that has never experienced a civil war since independence, and we've had a stable democracy in the last 33 years. We have successfully seen the transition of political powers in that time frame, ladies and gentlemen, and we cannot be naive of the threats to these achievements. There is absolutely no need nor room for an Igbo king of Ghana or Yoruba king of Ghana or any sort of king on our land. How does it even work, ladies and gentlemen? Does it mean we will have to resort to him when an Igbo person is at loggerheads with our laws or not? That cannot be, because no Nigerian travels to Ghana or to any country on a passport issued by an Igbo state. It is Nigeria we deal with and should remain so until there is a country called Igbo or Biafra. Nigeria is a friend and a strategic partner of Ghana, and that is how far it should go. A similar thing was happening in the Adan area in the Greater Accra region when a group of Lebanese people bought lands and wanted to build a Lebanese community that will prohibit Ghanaians from accessing it, ladies and gentlemen. They likewise wanted a town and a system for themselves within Ghana. Could that ever happen in Lebanon or in Nigeria for Ghanaians under any circumstance? Ladies and gentlemen, let's be guided and not be naive. What then becomes of our originality should that happen on our soil? It is true that historically the Ga tribe originated from an Igbo community in Nigeria.
Well, brother, Mr. Cyrus, I beg to correct you on that. The Ga tribe, according to history, unconfirmed, please, I do not know much about this, but I just want to quickly chip in this in here because I feel like I've heard this before, but I heard that the Ga people migrated from Ile-Ife, which is at the western part of Nigeria, that is the Yoruba land. But I do not know much, so I'm not sure of that. And I don't think the Igbos and the Ga people of Ghana has anything in common other than the fact that it is a Ghana versus Nigeria relationship that we have all been enjoying. So, but then I don't really know much. You might be right. But of course, there are room for corrections and the comment section.
But those who actually migrated left for a reason and chose to stay and not return. They have since then installed their own kings and chiefs at this point and contributed significantly to our nation's building. The Ghana tribe in Ghana live a completely different reality from the Igbos in Nigeria. Don't let the few overlapping cultural similarities confuse you. They've moved on, and we should leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Ghana has its own problems to deal with. Let everyone go and deal with their problems in their individual countries. Our chieftaincy problems are already a headache for us. We don't need more. And this is my message to the Igbo king in Ghana. Oga, we have welcomed you with an open arm and made your stay comfortable in Ghana. We have given you a home away from your home, something that should be respected. Don't start anything that will ruin this situation. I'm told you are a generous man who has helped many of our people in the community you live, and that's totally welcomed, Oga. And I understand you are doing this for the interest of your tribesmen in Ghana. That is totally welcome. But please be reminded and be guided that Ghana is not the designation for your kingdom. That will be in Nigeria. You are at liberty to live within the confines of our laws and borders for as long as you would want. But that should be it, Oga. Our politicians may make promises to you and grant you access to certain high-profile meetings in the country, but we the people will see you for the foreigner that you are. As it stands now, there is no indication in any official government publication or credible Ghanaian website or media that suggests that your stool has been gazetted in Ghana. Let's leave it at that, Oga, and let's allow for Ghana to continue to live in the peace that we have. Thank you for watching, and hope this video finds its way to him.
Why do I find it so funny with that Oga? They will sue you for not calling him Igwe. Anyway, that is a joke. Now, to be honest, what do you think about this video? For me, I think I totally agree with Mr. Cyrus. To be honest, he's a Pan-Africanist and he has a soft spot for the Igbos. As a matter of fact, from all his videos, he likes to give them a voice. He likes to be try to identify with their struggle because of the reasons that some of them have given to him. Nigeria don't like us, Nigeria hate us. So if he says this today, I think Igbo King should take this and take it in good faith and adjust. Okay, it is totally wrong for you to go to another man's country and establish a throne there. I know a lot of the Igbos, especially those with low IQ, will come to my inbox and start raining abuses and start insulting me. It's not going to stop me from speaking up whenever they need to do so. Come up. I have been accused of being paid by the government of Nigeria to assassinate the character of the Igbos in Ghana, and I'm like, okay, that is a big one, and I appreciate it. Such compliments, and I appreciate it. But you know one thing, a lie will forever remain a lie. No matter how long you tell a lie, with the hope that one day it will become a truth, that lie will forever remain a lie. Let me know what you think down there in the comment section. I am totally in support of what Mr. Cyrus said in the video regarding the Igbo King. All right, you're causing a lot of problem for the Nigerian living in Ghana. And I feel like you are on a mission, sir, Igbo King. Okay, I feel like you are on a mission to destroy the relationship that Ghana and Nigeria has. I feel like you are pushing them so that they will get to their breaking points where they will not be able to deal with all your excesses in Ghana, and then they want to act. And in that way, your people in Nigeria will cry wolves. They will pressure the Nigerian government to retaliate, and then we will now have history repeat itself. That Ghana must go, Nigeria must go. That has happened in the past. So I see you on that mission, and I'm happy that the world is watching, and I am praying that you will not be allowed to your mission will not be accomplished. Okay, this is just my thought. Okay, that might not be what you have in mind, but it is giving that. Okay, and to the Igbos that constantly insult me, I hope you have sense and leave me the heck alone. Because not be me do you, not be me say make you hate Nigeria so much, say you want to cause problem, you go come out for the country, still go another place, carry your throne, follow body. Anyway, I'm done with this video. I'll see you in my next one. To-dos.